Imagine a school where kids master history and math in just 2 hours a day, thanks to cutting-edge AI, while the rest of their time is spent building food trucks and honing teamwork skills. Sounds like the stuff of sci-fi dreams, right? But in the heart of San Francisco, this is becoming reality at a brand new private school that's sparking huge debates about whether it's a game changer for education or just another flashy experiment. Stick around, because this isn't just about tech. It's about the future of how our kids learn. And trust me, you'll want to see where the rabbit hole leads. Nestled in the epicenter of global tech innovation, a private school dubbed Alpha School San Francisco has grabbed headlines for its bold dive into AI-driven education. As reported in a recent New York Times podcast, this institution, part of a national network of 14 similar schools, welcomed its first K-8 students this fall. Its approach flips traditional schooling on its head. Students tackle focused academic tasks for only 2 hours daily, which the school claims lets them absorb material twice as quickly as in conventional classrooms, all powered by artificial intelligence. For Alpha, AI isn't just a tool. It's the backbone of their philosophy, brand, and the impact they aim to have on young minds. They're not outliers in this trend either. Across the United States, educators are testing AI to streamline curriculum creation, spot learning patterns, and even ramp up student interest in lessons. Here's where it gets controversial. Alpha's heavy reliance on AI, paired with their bold success stories and the staggering annual tuitions that can top those of any other private school in San Francisco, has experts in education and tech scratching their heads. Sure, they acknowledge AI's potential role in shaping future teaching, but they're wary of rushing in without solid proof. We have plenty of evidence that AI could revolutionize education in exciting ways, notes Emma Pearson, an assistant professor of computer science at UC Berkeley and a member of the Berkeley AI Research Lab. Yet history is littered with tech-driven educational ideas that fizzled out or even harmed kids, often championed by well-meaning innovators. As a self-described cautious optimist on AI, Pearson urges more rigorous, unbiased studies into how AI affects students from diverse backgrounds. Thorough evaluation of these programs is absolutely crucial, she emphasizes. Delving deeper into Alpha's model, their website paints a picture of futuristic learning. AI-enabled tools mean kids dive into subjects like history and math solo, on screens, with software that adjusts to their individual paces and styles. The remaining hours? Devoted to life skills, through hands-on projects such as conceptualizing, licensing, and running a food truck, a fun way to foster collaboration, social bonds, and financial savvy. Instead of traditional teachers lecturing from the front, students are guided by coaches who support their self-paced exploration. Now, some might think this is revolutionary, but experts point out that these elements aren't entirely new to pedagogy. Take the time spent on core academics, for instance. Ying Xu, an assistant professor of education at Harvard, explains that in traditional schools, between group work, chats, and breaks, kids often dedicate about the same hours to essential subjects as Alpha students do. Self-directed learning? That's been around for ages. Xu even chose a Montessori school for her own son because of its adaptable, independence-building vibe. Many schools have embraced similar strategies for years, she says, and this is the part most people miss. The software Alpha employs, much of it isn't groundbreaking. Chris Agnew, head of Stanford University's Generative AI for Education Hub, highlights that tools like IXL and Math Academy have been staples in public and private schools for personalized learning paths. Historically, schools have leveraged Khan Academy and Duolingo for assignments too. Alpha does boast some fresh apps, developed through their affiliate 2-Hour Learning, with over half of the app-based learning relying on proprietary tools. These track every student's progress, tailoring lessons precisely, fixing gaps, speeding up where possible, or aligning content with kids' interests to meet each child's needs. For beginners wondering how AI fits in, think of it as a smart assistant. Primarily, AI helps coaches gauge learning speed and suggest next steps. Experts agree. AI acts as an extra layer to analyze pacing and recommend optimal paths, Agnew clarifies. But most AI here isn't directly interacting with students. It's more like a behind-the-scenes advisor. Victor Lee, an associate professor at Stanford's Graduate School of Education, echoes this. It's not like a constant chat with a personalized ChatGPT. Alpha confirms no chatbots are involved in their teaching methods. In essence, Alpha's tech integration feels familiar to many American classrooms. Screens for some work, supervised apps, and always a qualified adult present for interpersonal connections, which Agnew stresses is essential. The big twist? Teachers shift from podium experts to on-the-field coaches. Adults who know the kids are still right there, he reassures. Yet, Agnew speculates if the AI hype is amplified to lure in parents anxious about their children falling behind in the AI race, and to boost profits. They're capitalizing on the AI craze, attracting attention like surfers riding a wave, he observes. Alpha's team is primed for this boom. Founder Mackenzie Price, an education podcaster and influencer, is wed to software exec Andrew Price. They partner with Texas billionaire Joe Lehman, Alpha's principal, and hedge fund mogul Bill Ackman acts as an informal ambassador. The San Francisco families? They're elite circles, given the school's sky-high tuition, the priciest in the city. The 2-hour learning site touts impressive stats. Alpha students often rank in the top 1 to 2% nationally, with 90% reportedly loving school. But critics worry demographics skew the picture. Affluent kids might already have advantages like extra resources or engaged parents, which naturally boost success. Alpha pushes back, insisting their methods can elevate achievement for everyone. Experts agree no single teaching style fits all, and much more research is needed. Hsu's Harvard studies reveal varied AI outcomes based on personality. Confident, self-motivated kids might leverage AI to deepen understanding, while less assured ones could use it to shortcut thinking. A student lacking intrinsic motivation might struggle here, she warns. Like Montessori, this approach doesn't suit everyone. We shouldn't ditch direct teaching altogether. Rose Wang, an OpenAI researcher with a PhD in machine learning for education, questions if screen-based curriculums equally serve all K-8 learners, especially those building basic skills. She stresses the importance of reading, writing, and math basics for navigating AI critically. This setup might shine for advanced kids, Wang says, but younger or struggling students thrive with in-person collaboration, like whiteboard math sessions with peers. Translating that interactive magic to AI is tricky. To gauge true effectiveness, Pearson advocates pilots with randomized trials to dodge issues like AI errors or biases. Alpha claims their apps are hallucination-proof. Lee highlights equity concerns in a divided city like San Francisco. Access, funding, and inherent advantages. Who benefits, and where do resources flow, he asks. Some Alpha schools offer aid, like in Brownsville, Texas, where $10,000 tuition is subsidized. San Francisco's fledgling campus, with just 10 students enrolled and 25 families committed for future years, can't yet provide that. Still, over-regulating might stifle innovation, especially as tech evolves and kids need meaningful engagement. We need freedom to experiment, which teachers welcome, Lee notes. Examples abound. Washington's Peninsula District explores inclusive AI uses. Orange County's superintendent hires experts for integration. And California's public schools weave AI literacy into digital media curricula. Finding ways to ignite passion, improve efficiency, and accelerate learning is always welcome, Wang adds. Ultimately, Agnew sees AI as unavoidable in reforming education. The real challenge? Sifting through hype to ensure benefits eclipse risks. Amid all the marketed products, it's tough to choose what's best for kids, he says. But ignoring AI isn't feasible. What do you think? Could AI schools like Alpha redefine learning for the better, or are we risking more inequality in education? Is the emphasis on tech overshadowing human connections? Share your take in the comments. I'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have a fresh angle on this evolving debate.